Hey everybody, it's Edwardo here with your DraftStream Saturday Estimates update. Yes, it's a familiar face up at the top. Gamble 24x7, occupying the top two spots, competing against himself once again. But look at here! Number 3 slot is Lil Stevie! Steph Torres, aka Parfait DM, just 4 points ahead of fellow Bransky slacker, Henner YYZ. What up though, Bransky Slack? Beating the game's creator. And both of my call sheets right here. We will take a closer look at what betrayed me with this update, damn it. But let's take a look at the perfect call sheet first, and to see what those top 3 are doing right to be in the monies. So it looks like an optimal stack of Venino is holding it down, followed by headliner stack of Small Axe, headliner stack of Bitter Daisies, and a headliner stack of A Million Little Things. Okay, and it's, was it 3rd season? Yeah, it's season 3 debut. I think its debut on Thursday night is what helped bump it from the middle of the pack to towards the top of the scores. 1457.78 perfect score. About 37, sorry, but 37 points away from G24, the homie. And this is also shaping up to be another above average week. It's very curious. I'm still working out a theory on as to why all these scores are so high. I mean, maybe we do live in a golden age of TV. I don't know, but we're routinely seeing 10 titles or more each week over 100 points. This week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, damn, 12 titles. Is that right? Yeah, 12 titles, over 100 points. That's a lot, y'all. That's nearly half the talent pool is over 100 points. I mean, I guess TV's back. Never went away, maybe. G24. We are all still holding out hope for a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion Google user score. Exposure Small Axe. Exposure to Run. Headliner stack from Crazy Not Insane. I can dig it. But this is what's kept him in the lead right here, is this optimal stack of Venino on HBO Max. I have yet to check that out, but I like where his head's at. And then, let's see, and competing against himself, in this case, he's got the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as an optimal stack. And then shuffled around. Oh yeah, then Venino over here. Okay, and then his Dark Materials headliner stack and Crazy Not Insane headliner stack. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, and it's going to be hard to catch him at this rate. Let's see what Lil Stevie can do to close the gap. All right, so she's banked heavily on Small Axe, as did I believe. So I don't blame her with that. Fresh Prince, The Nest. Oh, The Nest. Okay. Okay, it's okay value. And then Venino right here doing the heavy lifting for 1384. So I mean, and it's Small Axe that I believe I went pretty ham on. Small Axe and Venino. So why am I not closer? This thing's rigged. Yeah, here we go. So I had a 4-pack of Small Axe. Oh, okay, and then the Fresh Prince is holding me back, man. We need that Google user score, people. Come on! Register your Google user score. We need you. I mean, because Venino is cool and everything. Small Axe is cool and everything. I mean, excellent value right here. But we need you, Fresh Prince. We need you. And then, oh yeah, this is the one where I went all in on Small Axe. a nice, healthy 7 stack. You don't see very many of those these days. And then a 3-pack of Veneno. So I'm competitive, but let's just see what happens. So this is how dramatically the game can shift if we get a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Google user score. Let's say this sucker comes in at, like, say 85. We'll split the difference between these two right here. Let's say it comes in at 85. And not, well, this guy goes up. Not much changes. I mean, I'm in the mix, but then it looks like Henner YYZ gets into third. Oh man, Gamble 24x7 has that firewall of Veneno, just kind of keeping him fairly secured. And I think part of my problem also was that I didn't spend enough money, but I was really confident in my strategy. Whereas, as they say, I was wrong and loud, or loud and wrong. And I mean, I need some help, y'all. I need some help. Let's take a look at. Oh, and then Henner YYZ in 4th place, not too far behind Steph Leva, and he also could use some help from the Fresh Prince. The personal history, David Copperfield. I thought this would perform better. I mean, look, 13.7x value is good value, especially at $10,000, but it looks like, I mean, what's holding him back? I mean, these are all really well-performing titles. He just needs more. Small Axe doing its thing, and actually, does Small Axe have room to grow? This Google user score is really kind of low. And it's wild because everyone's raving about the first installment of Small Axe, and I think they're going to be releasing 1 movie a week. It's a movie anthology series, and the first one, Mangrove, has been like universally acclaimed. If it was just Mangrove, then this thing would probably be threatening the 120s. But considering, especially on IMDb, it has 3 episodes that have already been rated, even though we're only getting them once a week on Amazon. These are like the critics letting it be known, like with their thoughts. These 2 are what's holding everything down, or weighing it down. Let's take a look at Fumi Possible. Our girl Fumi, another Baranski slacker. What up, Fumi? And with this call sheet, she too could use some help from David Copperfield. Small Axe aficionado, I can dig it. And the Nest, just doing okay. Doing okay, but this is one of these weeks where people are really sharp and on it. Low 1300s. That's actually a really good score, but we have some true veterans at the top of the leaderboard now. The Princess switched again. This actually is probably what's holding her back. And it's wild how one actor, it can be just one actor, as much as we love Vanessa Hudgens, at least cinematically, I'm not so keen on her coronavirus takes. But as much as we love Vanessa Hudgens, this is the one actor who is holding back Fumi Possible's call sheet. 12,700 does not. Well, I mean, I don't even think that makes value at a headliner, does it? 123.401 divided by 12.7. Actually, it is exactly at value. It's 9.72x value. So, while it makes value, to win this game, you have to exceed value. I mean, look at these. Look at this column, which I often overlook myself. I won't lie. Points per $1,000 in budget, aka value. 14.25, 14.15, 15.66. Little Stevie, she also spent under the cap. And then here I am, just like Kool-Aid Man, busting on all his value. Doesn't matter though, because I needed to spend a little more money and not care so much on value here. But to play with these big boys and girls, you're gonna need to come with at least 14x value, probably. This is good. We're getting closer, but the top 3 slots all have 14x or more value on their call sheets. But that's a solid call sheet, Fumi. I like it. Thanks for coming back to play the game. Looking to see what you're gonna come up with next week. Oh, and a quick note about next week. We will be having a condensed schedule. We will be launching Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Not Thursday, that's Thanksgiving in America. We're not doing that. Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So, and I will give out, several reminders that, this is what's happening new this week. But we will be getting in our call sheets Wednesday nights by 6 p.m. Pacific time for the new Cinema Draft talent pool. Okay, and what else? What's another interesting call sheet we can look at? Well, and then Idemo, our boy Omid, and so I think we're gonna see an uptick here on Between the World and Me. This thing debuts. Oh, this thing debuts tonight. All right, so we should hopefully get some audience scores on that. His Dark Materials, paying for points, not for value. Also needs some help from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And The Nest. Solid value. And let's go to the low ball real quick. Let's get low. Get low. Now the perfect low ball call sheet, 714.65. So we are less than 2 points away from perfection, I tell you. And once again, anchored by the Drek of One Night in San Diego, day player stack of Big Sky, and sampling day players from No Man's Land and Feliz Navidad. Pretty sure we're going to see Feliz Navidad leave after tonight. It comes on tonight, Lifetime movie. Just take your 7.4 IMDb user score and punch yourself out of the lowball call sheet. And although G24 and I are statistically tied, we both differ with the default score. And right now, Trolls is looking pretty good as a full defaulter. Can't seem to find a score on that anywhere. And meanwhile, if you give Feliz Navidad, say, even a 7, I win. So we'll be rooting for me to win this lowball, damn it. Because if I win the lowball, I will be rolling that $15 lowball bonus into next week's prize pool. So root for me, damn it. Root for me. Alright, well, we have a small player pool this week, so we are going to shut it down right now. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks, everybody, for playing. I'll be back Monday, sometime after 12 p.m. Pacific time, with the final results for the Cinema Draft DraftStream game, as well as the new talent pool. Once again, we're doing this Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Pacific time. We'll be getting our call sheets in, so you all can enjoy a nice Thanksgiving. All right, that's it, everybody. Gonna see you here. Same bat time, same bat channel. Monday afternoon, Monday evening. Holla at your boy.